Hey guys, welcome to Friday's streams, a week of the 11th of August 2026. It is once again Friday, so Zer's resets. I'm just quickly seeing that I haven't got any pieces of crap that I need to get rid of before we get started. Yeah, should be fine. So, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Destiny 2 Renegades. Zer's Reset Live. So it is once again a Friday. So we're going to see what Zer has for us this Reset Friday. So everything's reset. The Eververse stores reset this past reset week, Tuesday. But since they introduced the little update that seems to be changing every single day now. So every day that you're in Destiny 2 Renegades, you have a chance that the stuff that's available, daily rewards or daily offerings, as it were, changes every day. So we do actually have another ship here. Funny. And we have this interesting. It's actually got the Guardian Games logo on it, so that's quite cool. So that's from a previous Guardian Games item as well. So there is different things to look at. We'll have a look at this a bit later. So this is just an example of what there is on offer this reset week. We do have other things to look at, but we're going to go into that in more detail when we have seen what Zer has available for us this reset week. So we're going to go straight to the tower. So there is right here. So I'm going to see. I'm just going to see what happens if we land at this part of the tower. Just out of curiosity, because past times where we've done this live, gone to where Zer is at the annex side of the tower, for some reason it's just killing my character, making it, go off the platform, killing me basically. So if we go to this side of the tower and it does the same thing, that means there's something up with the keyboard and mouse. So it is sort of a little test to see if it's going to do this, because it isn't fun, because obviously I'm not touching the keyboard or mouse. Do you know what I mean? So every time we've done this previously, apart from last week, which was perfect, it just kept killing my character, regardless how many times. Yep, it's doing the same thing. Hold on a minute.
The schematics for this structure do not fill me with renewed confidence.
Change this around again. Hey guys, I'm back. We are going to see if it's going to work this time, because it is a bit of an annoying situation, especially when I'm not even touching any of the controls, but for some reason it's still like as if somebody's pressing the controller or something like that. And it's just like, I'm not even touching anything, so why is it being a pain in the backside? So while it was reloading, I decided to get this because I need something. To help me not get angry. Oh, it's behaved itself now. Dear me. So we're going to go and see where Zur is from this side of the tower. So we're actually heading the opposite way. So we're going to actually go down the stairs. Usually I just jump down, you know, make it a bit quicker. So round here. So Hawthorne's over here, and Zur's around here. So reset Friday of the 14th of August 2026, reset week of the 11th of August. It is Destiny 2 Renegades. We are gonna see what Zur has for us before we get going with the Crucible.
May we speak?
So there is Zur. So every time we visit Zur, he has different things on offer, or for sale, should I say. But each week we have to spend at least 47 strange coins. Doesn't matter which way we spend our 47, as long as we spend just a minimum of 47. So each week he has a bit of gear, usually for each of the classes that are not technically identical for the same slot type. So sometimes it's been duplicates of chest armor, sometimes it's been duplicates of gauntlets, sometimes it's been duplicates of other pieces of gear as well, which is a rare thing, but does happen more often, it seems. I've noticed as well. So last week we had duplicates of chest armor, I believe, something like that. But this week, it appears that the warlocks have two different type of gauntlets, but still gauntlets. So they got two gauntlets this week. But we always go through each of the classes, showing you what they have for this reset week. So kicking off as always is the hunters. So they got leg armor to kick off their gear. So every exotic bit of gear, regardless if it's chest armor, helmet, you know, the mark, for example, has 3 major mod slots available to select different things from. So sometimes it does give you a little description what the exotic gear is, has the traits recommendations for, and also what they're more useful for. So it does refer to frost and stasis. So, so anything related to stasis, I guess, but you can change it around, so it could help certain secondary. So if you've got like an arc weapon or solar weapon, you have that opportunity to help with this. Keeping, of course, the stasis option, so you don't always, I don't think, need to pick all of them being stasis, although you could pick one of these and then it would be just a full stasis outlet. And then maybe the tuning mod, so you've got a tuning mod, part of the new stuff, that could relate to something that will help maybe either protect your character or dealing more damage. And then the minor mod slot next to it could support the tuning mod, maybe. So as always, you can upgrade it to a level 5, and if you have duplicates in your collection, go through them all, then get rid of the one that is least got the least best stats. So this is the default stats for a 540. So the ones that you might have in your collection might be slightly better, so then that means you can just get rid of the ones that don't really stand out. And for appearances, so this is a couple of the default appearances from the previous, and then they did have some of these new additions. So for example, if we kept it on the default, so this is what the default pair of Frosty's leg armor. And then once you're happy with that default appearance, even looks fine, you know. You can then change the color scheme to match the color scheme you want your hunter to stand out with, you know. So if you like that one, or see, it's quite cool. And you got this color scheme as well. So, second bit of gear for the hunters this week is chest armor. So at least the hunters have 2 different pieces of gear. It's sometimes the Titan that has 2 same gear types. Sometimes it's more the hunter. It seems to switch around to a different class every time, which is interesting. But annoying, because obviously one of the classes is going to have 2, for example, gauntlets this week. The warlocks are going to have 2 gauntlet exotic piece of gear for the same slot, but never mind. So hunters end their gear for this reset week with chest armor, so exactly the same as before. It just give you a little description of what will be useful for this piece of exotic gear. So anything, probably mobility, maybe protection, damage resistance, that sort of thing. You've got tons of choice, basically. And then once you're happy with that, you can go through the tuning mods. There's so many. I don't think there is a wrong or right answer here, because I think until you find a good balance that you know, helps you with what you need for your exotic bit of gear, or what it can do, you know, to benefit not just your character but your teammates. It's all about playing around and see which one works the best, I think. So maybe the minor mod, like I was saying before, could relate to healing, or maybe helping your melee, maybe? It depends. But like I said, you've got so much options, so it's just all about playing around for each of the mods. So as always, you can level this bit of gear to a level 5 maximum. And if you have duplicates, like I said before, exactly the same principle. Go through them all, see which one's the best. So this is the default stats for this bit of gear. It's not always going to be the same every time this is on rotation for Zer's reset. So it's not guaranteed that these stats are going to be better than the previous one. So then you know you can just maybe get rid of it, for example. So on to the Titans, which is what my main character is. So with her being the main class being a Titan, same principle, 3 major mod slots, as well as a tuning mod and a minor mod slot on top. So could really benefit, you know. So just refer to melee a lot. So anything that will help maybe do melee damage, maybe, or cooldown reduction for your actual melee ability. Anything related to that, maybe. So gauntlets for the Titans, and just like before, maximum level to a level 5. And also if you have duplicates as well. So I do have another few of these in the vault, so we'll have to go through each one to see which one's better than this one, and then just get rid of the ones aren't anywhere near as good. That's what you do, and then eventually you got the perfect bit of gear for your Titan in this case. So with my Titan being the main class, obviously her appearances that are available for the transmog, there is more to show you, obviously. So we do have these other editions of appearances. I don't know why I mean, that reminds me of the you know, the red laces that you can get from the sweets. It just makes me think, somebody's put some red laces on you. And then we do have some other ones that are very sometimes the default appearances look horrible, but when you actually well, to make and then if you change the color scheme just to make it look better, it actually improves it, you know, makes it look less ugly, as it were. But it does look like you've been in some sort of battle, doesn't it? So if you pick this color, see, it makes it look more shiny, I guess. So Titans kick off their gear with gauntlets. So the second bit of gear for the Titans this week is leg armor. So the only downside is with any exotic bit of gear that you get, you can only equip one per time. So even though we're going through the entire lot for all the classes, we don't necessarily have the opportunity to equip all exotic item for each of the slots available. So you can't have a full set of exotic gear, which I think it will be just overkill, to be honest. But it'd be really cool if you were able to do that, just to see how insanely powerful you're going to be, because each exotic gear has different traits, but overall just making your character being just a beast, basically. So it does refer to suspense and woven thing. So anything, I guess, relate to strand. So anything related to strands. So mobility is another one. Armor protection or sort of damage protection is another option as well. So you have tons of things. Sorry, I'm just melting because it's like 26 degrees outside. And obviously streaming makes it just more hotter as well because the rig's on as well. So any choices you make for the main mod slots, I think it doesn't, like I said before, I don't think it matters really. It does sort of help your teammates if you get the right ones, maybe, but I think overall it's all about playing around to see which ones will work best together with each other. So any of these major mods, once you know happy with the ones you selected, the tuning mod could sort of like I said before, help support stats on this basic level 540 exotic gear to make it a bit more improved prior to you maybe keeping this bit of gear and upgrading it to max level of 550. And then the minor mod could be something like health or melee reduction, cooldown, grenade cooldown reduction, maybe anything really. So as always, you can upgrade it to a level 5, and like I said, if you've got duplicates in your collection in the vault, go through them all, see which one's like really terrible. It's boiling up, isn't it? Whew. Apologize for melting on TV, as it were. So, like I said, with my character being a Titan, she has most of the transmog available. See, that's that red laces thing again. So that's the default color. It doesn't look really nice, does it? However, if you change the color scheme to make it more cool, sort of blends in well that way. Even this color looks cool. No. So it's up to you which color scheme you go for. So the hunters kicked off the gear with leg armor and chest armor to end, and the Titans started with their gauntlets this week and leg armor to end. So onto the final class, the warlocks kick off their gear with gauntlets. So same principle. It is mentioning about several things here, arc and grenade. So anything that might help your arc damage maybe, but also the grenade. I don't know what the difference between this one and this one. And also you got this one here. Tons of options. So the minor mod could help with the melee. So if you do pick one of these that refers to melee, like this one, or even this one. So many choices. So like I said, I don't think there's a wrong answer here, because you know, it is what you pick, but technically it's what your character's going to be capable to do in a difficult situation, basically. So any of these really. So the tuning mod could refer to something that will help some of the stats that aren't as good. So with it being a default exotic bit of gear of 540 as standard, it is random what the stats are, and sometimes certain stats are really terrible. So maybe the tuning mod and the minor mod could help towards part of the stats aren't good whatsoever. It's all about testing it out, really. But it does refer to arc. So maybe healing as well could be something important. And as always, you can upgrade it to a level 5, and if you have duplicates, go through them all, then ditch the ones that aren't any good. So this is the default appearance. So for example, we do have additional some of the default ones from before. And then we've got a couple of the new ones. So for example, if you're not too bothered about changing its appearance, but you know, the color is not really cool. So if you try to make it look less terrible, which is another way of saying it was previously some default colors are just absolutely terrible. So So now we're making it look more cooler than its default. So this color scheme or shader looks much better, doesn't it? So, like I said, the Warlocks unfortunately have two identical pieces of gear for the same slot. So, two gauntlets this week, but obviously not the same one. You know, each one's different, but still for the gauntlet slot, as it were. So, this refers to melee and the weapons as well. So, anything that could help with your ammo drop, maybe that will help you do more kills and get you know, your super quicker, that sort of thing. Tons of options. So also it depends what type of warlock you're going out. I think there's a Hamanakuan or Arc Solar. You got the entire list here. So you got tons. It depends which subclass damage you're going to go as well. So any of these, you can be a specific warlock in this case for that type of gear. But this refer to some green. Just have an element of green. So. So that's acceptable, isn't it? It sort of blends in, doesn't it? So, like I was saying with the mods, it's up to you which one you pick, but nothing wrong with it. Choosing ones to see if they work together alongside the tuning mod as well as the minor mod as well. So you got tons of choice, like I said, to decide which ones or to test out really. So the minor mod could refer to melee, that will help drop ups power and also potentially ammo drops as well for not just you but your teammates, depending, regardless which subclass damage you're going as. And as always, you can upgrade it to a level 5, and if you have duplicates, check them all and see which ones are best for your warlock. So, like I said, we do have this pair of gauntlets. Seats being annoying. And then, like I said, we do have this pair and this exotic pair as well. So, unfortunately, this week, two gauntlet pair of armor, exotic armor for the warlocks this week. So the final thing is the mark. So that is what goes on the waist. It is random, so it will cost you quite a bit for just one, but that's more than that's nearly more than enough for the weekly requirement for Zer, because he wants you to spend at least 47 strange coins. So So, like I said, to get the Favour of the 9 buff, we have to spend at least 47 strange coins, or a minimum of 47. So you could just spend 47 to get this done for the week, and then you have to wait till next, you know, reset Friday, as it were, for Zer to do it all again. So, as always, it does have materials on offer, costing you various prices. So you can get some rare banners, some glim in this case, some enhancement cores, And if you need any ascendant alloy, that goes with ascending shard as well. So if I show you what I mean, so you do have the ascending shard that goes with the ascendant alloy, which will go with the exotic cipher to upgrade certain gear. It's very confusing, but that's how it works. So we've got tons of air banners, and we've got tons of enhancement cores. So on the other list, we do have other offerings, as it were. So you can buy individual legendary armor engram or weapon engram, costing you 17 for the armor engram individually. But I think you can only buy one of these directly of the engram per week. However, the individual items you can click, I'm not sure more than once, but unless you have enough strange coins, it won't let you, of course. So if you need to get the entire set, you can purchase these, costing you 29 strange coins per item. The weapons above the legendary weapons individually cost 17, but the engram like set cost 7, but you can only get one of each of the engrams for the reset week for Sir's offering for the week. So this week they have the Hawkman hand cannon exotic, as well as the Vigilance Lance pulse rifle this week, and the Cold Heart trace rifle, and a sniper rifle Darcy this week. So we do actually have 2 arc weapons, main weapons, exotic weapons available this week. So there is also catalysts. So once you've done the requirement for the catalyst, you can get additional bonus perks for your weapon, which is really handy, depending what situation you're going into. So we do have the Vigilance Wing catalyst this week, and the boss stuff. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do apologize if it's totally wrong. I don't think I've got that, actually. I'm not sure. So you got these 2 catalysts this week. So however you spend your 47 strange coins, you can buy any of these as well. So we're going to do things straightforward. So let's see. So we spent 14.
The 9 meant for you to have that.
So we spent 37 now. So these cost the same. So we get some more enhancement cores. So we spent more than we needed. So that is like the minimum of 47 strange coins to get the favour of the 9 buff. So as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. So every time we buy stuff from there, we get like little rewards from him. So we've got a couple of pieces of crap, as I call it, because we don't need it really, but also the rank rewards which relate to this. So we've got some more enhancement cards. So once you complete all this, you actually get a cipher. We've got maximum ciphers anyway, so until we actually either get rid of it physically to leave room for another cipher, we don't need to worry about this quite yet.
You fear nothing, Titan. That is good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed this reset part. As simple as that. So we're going to head to the main courtyard. Let's see. So we've got this crap that we don't need.
Going to Zavala's big speech tonight?
And this bit of crap. So you just get rid of it. You don't need to keep it. I think we did have another bit.
I've had enough.
This place would starve of us.
Maybe not. So we're going to go on to the next part of tonight's live stream. So this reset live for Destiny 2 Renegades is usually the shortest stream of the entire week, but nothing to worry about. So we're going to go into Crucible. So with the reset on offer this reset week, we have normal control, which is this one, and then we have this other version of control. It's the same, but you have to neutralize the actual opponent's zone before you actually start capturing it as a team. So that gives the other team a chance to kill you to prevent that. So we're going to go into the normal control because it's more fun that, despite they know where you are. So after tonight's stream, we're going to switch the ship as well. So we've got that in this one. So we're going to switch it to one of these other ones. So we're going to do for control, for example, and for gambits. As simple as that. And then for not for a live nightfall run as usual, but if we have problems with gambit, finding players, we just do more control. Is at least a backup in case we have the issue with the Crucible sometimes. So each day these reset, so doing stuff like activities like Crucible helps this a lot, which helps all these. Which ultimately helps the weekly rewards that you can get as well. Oh, we've got some brighter. So I haven't got enough space for that, so we can just ditch one of these ascending shards. Basically making room. So, where we're going to be for the first Crucible for tonight's drama.
control. The zones are yours if you fight for them, Guardian. Enemy claimed Zone A.
So if you remember last week, or last time basically, we had a sword melee weapon equipped.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
Aye! So capturing all the zones gets a power play.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Aye!
You've gained the lead.
Hmm. Aye!
Zone C lost.
Hmm.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone B lost. Oh no!
So I've got rocket launcher.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah! Goodness.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
So sadly before. Ah! Inspired and made me miss. You know when you hear things you don't know what when you...
Zone C lost.
Oh. Captured the zone, we help the team. As it were.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
Ah! Little bugger. Ah, the hole there.
minutes.
Ah, he disappeared. Oh, dear. We got bloody cheap.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, pardon me.
Zone A lost. Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. You captured Zone B. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. I love it. 3 minutes.
I fired.
You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost. You're almost there. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost.
Oh, it's quite very explosive.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah.
Victory is all I ask.
What?
You're a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the crucible.
Well, that was eventful, wasn't it? I'm just going to check something. Hey guys, I'm back. Thought I heard something. So, where we're going to be for the second one?
Control. No zones means no victory. Take them and crush your enemies. Enemy claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
Seats falling apart. Was right before.
You have advantage. Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Haha!
Good!
I got the bazooka. I'm going to try to kill some piece of shit. Good. Not a seat. Oh dear. Oh, I see. Just because they killed your friend.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
There. It's a shame you
Zone
get
C
cheats,
lost.
isn't it?
They have advantage. Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone B. You have advantage. Now make it rain.
So I got my bazooka ammo again. Let's see who we can kill this time. Ah! Fuck!
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage. You have advantage.
Where? He was dead.
5 minutes. Zone C lost. Zone C you have advantage.
That was funny. Bang.
B captured. You have zone advantage.
Rubbish. He was dead. Thing in the way.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Bang! Yes, that made loads of sense. Little shit. So about
Zone C lost. Power.
something.
Enemy has your zone. 3 minutes left. You captured Zone A. Zone B captured. You have advantage. 2 for 1.
Oi!
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Ooh, that piece of shit.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Shut the enemy
Oh,
down.
fuck.
Zone B lost.
They should have run well before now, but never mind. So, our
Zone
second
A captured.
crucible
You have advantage.
being very lively. Eh? Very, very strange.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone A lost. Power play.
Oh,
Enemy
that's a
has
load
the
of
zone.
shit. He was dead.
Enemies almost won.
Seriously, he was dead.
Only 1 minute left. Zone A captured.
So, despite our brief visit to Destiny 2 this week, we still having a bit of fun, aren't we? So, tomorrow night we are
You captured
going
zone
to continue
B.
the storyline
Have
in regards to
advantage.
Destiny 2
Zone A
Renegades.
lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
So, whatever we don't get done today, we will do
You eat
tomorrow.
monsters for breakfast. You can win a battle for territory. Again.
So that was a bit of a shame we didn't win. So, control number 3 coming up. So as you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's not always guaranteed you're going to win. But like I said, a lot of players just do it for the weekly requirement. So the reason why we got the bazooka, as it were, rocket launcher, bazooka, so we're going to get this done for the week. It was the sword last week, so we did have the sword equipped last time, but this week we need the rocket launcher equipped. So I've changed my subclass to stasis. So if we do have problems going into Gambit, we will just do 4 more control just for tonight's purpose, and then tomorrow night we should be able to go into Gambit. Hopefully no bother. So even if we did a brief visit to Gambit today, so when we do go into Gambit, we could maybe do 2 Gambits and then go back into control, because it's still fun and it's still part of the drama tonight. And then to end tonight, we will do a live Nightfall run. Still plenty to look forward to. So, where we're going to be for our third Crucible. So during Zer's Reset Live on the Friday, we always see what he has on offer. Spend the required 47 strange coins, which is what we did, and then do at least 4 Crucible, regardless which Crucible is on the rotation for the reset week, and 4 Gambits usually. Previously we did have problems with Gambit. Now since the update, it's still helping us get into Gambit more often than we used to be able to, which was a major problem, but they've made it a bit, So at least we can get into Gambit. So if we did, like, for example, 2 Gambits, and then see how it goes after that. So Crucible number 3, same principle, capture the zones. All the zones you get a power play. So when Iron Banner's on the rotation, and we do the Iron Banner control, it's basically the same control like I said during Iron Banner, but it is Lord Saladin narrating rather than Lord Shaxx. And also, if you capture all the zones rather than a power play, it is a hunt. Same thing though, you know what I mean? So I do hope you enjoy this third, well, Crucible.
I know you can fight, but can you hold territory? You captured Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone C.
Ah, fuck.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Stinky. So the only downside with Crucible is they know where you are. When momentum control is on the rotation, momentum control is the best version of this part of Crucible. Nah. What? Such a lovely individual, eh? So the Crucible instance could be over very, very quickly, depending if the team's bothering capturing the zones, that sort of behaviour. So it can be over relatively quick, faster than you actually think it could, to be honest.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
What? How did he not die? Very suspicious. But I'm hoping to get the heavy ammo here. Oh shit, yeah.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Ah, fuck. Look, my teammates get it. That's still good for the team, even though I was hoping to get it. So at least my teammate got it. Because it could have been the worst case where they actually get. Ah! Fuck.
Zone A lost.
So the other changes they introduced to Crucible and Gambit as well is the ammo drops seem to be more frequent. Heavy ammo drops does have a cooldown of more or less 5 minutes. What? I didn't understand what happened there.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, sorry.
I love it. Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage.
Little turd. Eh? That didn't make any sense. Very weird.
captured Zone C.
So it does appear that the other team is doing exactly what I said, but sometimes during Crucible you get matches or instances where the other team's not even bothering getting the zone. It's just really weird. It's like they don't care. They just want to kill each other, which is fair enough, but not gonna win. Oh, you piece of shit! Get him! Uh-huh.
Zone B, Captain. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage. You have zone advantage. 5 minutes remaining.
Why?
A strong start. Fight on.
Did I hear screaming? Ah! Fuck. So I'm gonna hopefully get the heavy ammo. I'm gonna shoot somebody with the bazooka. Hopefully. Oh, sorry. Did I accidentally punch you? Ah, you! Now I'm gonna have to resurrect. Yeah, because the thing is, I resurrect nowhere near the heavy ammo, and then when I get there, it's already gone. Which is the downside of being murdered. So you saw a bazooka kill before, but not since, but that doesn't matter. So we do have my stasis. Ultimate ability, or super as it's known as. It basically freezes them in and then my teammate can
3 minutes.
potentially
You're
just
winning. Stay strong.
break the ice and they're dead.
Zone A lost. They have advantage. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Ah! Yeah, the only downside with stasis, you have to get very close.
Victory imminent. Zone B lost.
Ah! Yay, got a stasis kill. Oh! You lucky little shit. Oh, see, at least we killed one. Pest. Ooh, just because I killed you before. Ooh.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones.
Ah! Killed it.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
Hey.
Victory well executed.
fucking turd.
Zones controlled. Targets eliminated.
That was
Nice work.
epic. So do another control. Well, that couldn't be any worse, could it? So for the final crucible, for now, we will change my subclass to void. So you got the C, stasis, arc, and strand so far today. And seeing if we've got more additional crap that we don't need, because quite often we do get crap. Okay, for the moment. So these reset daily, which help this for the entire reset week, to get this done as well. So, and it helps this. So try to get to level 20 for the reset week, for example. It isn't guaranteed you're going to do that for the entire week, but it isn't, you know, a must either, because a lot of players might not necessarily have the time. So the season of Triumphant is still going on, and we've already reached 100 in a very, very short space of a month or so, or just over a month, which is scary to think that we've been live on a Friday about 4 times past month, doing enough for the season, you know, within that visit, as well as doing the live stream on the Saturday back in Destiny 2 Renegades. So that has helped with the seasonal little progress, but it's been, you know, rare that we've been live on a Saturday for Destiny 2. So tomorrow night we are back in Destiny 2 this week. So we will concentrate on the storyline tomorrow a bit, then go into Control, because that's on the reset for the Crucible, and do some more Gambit. So we will see if we can do Gambit tomorrow as well. And tomorrow you will see the ship we will switch to after tonight. So it's been lively so far, explosive, hasn't it? So it's bound to be even worse there tomorrow as well, wouldn't it? So when I was meaning later, I meant tomorrow, but explosive definitely tomorrow night. And potentially the week after, the weekend after, next Friday will be the reset as usual, like tonight. But the Saturday we could see if we can go into Diablo 4, the Lord of Hatred, and continue that, because we haven't actually continued since doing the introduction to Diablo 4, the Lord of Hatred. So potentially we can continue the storyline with our adventure into Skovos, which is where Lilith and Anarius created Sanctuary, as it were. More about that when we get to next weekend, well, next Friday. But prior to that, obviously, we'll be uploading the video, information video to clarify on Sunday, so that will clarify what we will exactly do. So the disruption down near where I live still going on. I think it was meant to be finished.
have zone advantage.
But they've made a mistake, so it's slightly going on a bit longer, which is so annoying because it's been going on for months, in fairness.
Zone C lost. You captured zone C. You have zone advantage.
So I haven't forgotten about us trying to do live streaming on the PlayStation, because that is another way of us
Zone
doing
A
drama,
captured. Power
of course, as well.
Keep the pressure on. Zone D lost.
Oi!
Zone C lost.
D.
You captured zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Yay! I don't know what I did there. Who was shooting at? I think the team was shooting at somebody.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost.
Ah! No need for that behaviour, is there, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm going to try to get the bazooka ammo on my heavy weapon, and let's see if we get a little piece of crap with it.
Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C.
How come they didn't die? Should have killed them all, but never mind. So we killed one piece of shit, but it should have killed 3 or 2. But technicality, isn't it? Like well, before we killed 3
You
before.
captured zone C. That's a power play. You took them.
I'm sure
Now
we did.
hold them.
What?
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Ah?
Down.
Ooh. We have a power play.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one. Zone C lost.
Ah!
Sound tactics bring victory.
So, like I said, he can call the result if he feels it's one-sided.
Zones controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work.
So I do hope you enjoy that. So we're going to go into the next part of tonight's stream. We're going to do the other side of Crucible. So we're going to do 2 gambits and see how these 2 go, if they go okay. Like I said, if we have problems going into gambit, we at least have the side of Crucible to go into if there is an issue, for example. So, as I was saying earlier, at the end of tonight's stream, we will switch ship. So this will go into the vault, this ship. And then the next ship will be here for about 2 visits to Destiny 2. So 2 weeks. So each one of the ships have been on screen for about 2 weeks. There's tons of ships I've got, but bear in mind there's still tons more to get as well. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there's still absolutely shitload to get still. So even from the previous season, I still haven't got all the ships. The Season of Heresy, which was ages ago, still got ships that I haven't got yet. So we do actually have this one as well. Quite cool, that one, isn't it? Does look like
Enough fooling around.
what you call them, flatfish.
Cabal on the field.
You know them flatfish that lie at the bottom
Legend says
of
the
the
Cabal Empire holds vast Athenaeum world
ocean.
full of shiny tech.
So we are against the Cabal to kick off Gambit. So I'm going to keep it on void. Subclass damage.
Kill the hostiles. Grab the
So
moats
we have
and drop 'em
to,
in the bank.
well, it's a mixture of PvP/PvE, where we have to do something as a team. In this case, we have to kill to or get rid of the pests, in other words, and they will drop motes that we will be able to deposit into our bank, as it were. So the first team to get their primeval up, basically, gets, you know, a very, very strong opportunity, as it were, to win first, or get a chance to kill their primeval first, basically. So once your primeval's dead, you've won. But you can't do damage to the primeval unless you get rid of the envoys, little buggers that have escorted it into the instance. So that is another thing people forget. Ah, I've just realised I've kept my heavy weapon. I didn't think that would fucking work. I'm going to switch that to my default. Actually, we have it on the Thunderlord. Oh no, we can't.
Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers. Hostiles incoming at the depot.
Don't mind me.
High value target. Burn it down. Portals ready. Don't forget to
There,
bring
we've got
a
high
gift.
value
Your
pest.
allies invading. Ally is down. Pulling them back. High value target is down and out.
Oh. So the team have their primeval up before we have, but we're not actually that far behind.
Your allies on the other side, looking to make someone cry. You're nearly there. Fill the bank. Get that primeval up. Your invaders down, but they scored a kill. Hostiles incoming at the cavern.
Right. Deposit my mods and we should get our primeval.
Go give them my regards. Your allies invading, and they mean business. All right,
Yeah.
you can still win this. Burn that primeval to the ground.
So the envoys have escorted the primeval boss, as it were, to the arena. So now we have to basically melt the envoys before we can do damage to the primeval. So as you can see, it's got a shield. We can't do any damage. Ah! That was a shame. So we're clicking Gambit again. See if we can do another one. So as simple as that, really, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just seeing if we got anything. Oh yes, we've got crap that we don't need. So I'm going to keep my subclass on Void just for this next one, and then we'll switch it to Strand for the last two. If we do 2 more Gambits, if we can do 4, the usual. But the idea was to see if it works okay. So it seems to be behaving itself. So the Drifter will tell us exactly which shits we are against, other than the team, of course. But so Gambit mixture PvP / PvE. So the PvE side of things, we have to do the collecting motes as a team. In this case, sometimes when we do the Crucible Supremacy, we have to collect crests that drop from the kills.
Ding, 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 ding. Fallen on the horizon.
So Cabal and Fallen.
Had a fallen dreg on my crew once. I tried to kill him. Now I watch my back. Transmat ready. Bank those motes quick, hero. I'm full up on primevals, and they're starting to get rowdy. Hostiles at the tree.
It does make you wonder where the primevals are kept, doesn't it? So this week, double bill, technically, double visit of Destiny 2. However, tonight we are doing a brief stop. Tomorrow we will do more concentration of the storyline first before we do Crucible and Gambits. Who's shooting me?
Incoming wave at the ruins.
Who was that? Who is that piece of crap? So there's a blocker at the tower. If we do not get rid of it,
Kill the blockers. Enemy invasion over. You should have seen the look on their face. Ah! Priceless!
so if the enemy team invades here, try to kill them. What? Ooh, fallen captain.
Whack the blocker.
What? Oh yeah. Little turd.
Allies headed to the other side. High value
So better deposit the mods, or else we're gonna lose them.
Hostiles at the trees. Large blocker to the other side. Your allies back.
So other than that annoying thing that happened at the beginning of the stream where we had to reload Destiny even though everything was fine prior to it. Excuse me, Mr. Primeval, where do you think you're fucking off to?
Portals up. Go look in the eyes. Your allies invading the other side. You summoned a
Primeval.
Kill it, and the win is yours.
So we get our Primeval up before the team this time.
Your invaders down. Now kill.
Dealing with the bloody boys.
Kill the big guy. Invader incoming. Send him back.
So where's the invader pest? Oh, gee.
Your team
Shit.
turned that invader into a grease
Fucking-
spot. Your enemy called up a primeval. Finish this before they do. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval.
I'm
Let's
gonna
damage
go through and... Oh, well, he...
your allies hunting the other team.
I was hoping for us to be able to kill it. The invader before he or she killed her. It was so upsetting. Ah? What the fuck did you shoot me with? That was a load of crap. Seriously, that was a load of crap. If there was a thing you can't do that.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval. You're invading. Make a mess. You gained the lead.
Ah! Fuck, they were waiting for me. So fucking annoying.
Invader incoming.
Let's kill Stinky Face. Where's he at?
Opposing team's about to win.
Where the fuck?
Gambit's over. Opposing team put
Eh?
the primeval on that.
Ah! I think we should do another 2 gambit. Because of that disgrace. So, we've done 2 already. That's how quick it's been. So, for the last 2, we were switched to Strand, subclass. So we already have a grenade launcher. Just trying to work out. So I think we had on that before. So we need this to catch up with this, and then Avalanche needs to catch up, and the Thunderlord needs to catch up. So this one's at a very high amount. So gambit number 3. Who are going to be the pair? Drifter will tell us, and then onto the last one. Seems to just fly over, doesn't it? So tomorrow night we will do more gambit and the other side of Crucible control as well. After we've done at least a bit of the storyline. That's how we do things when we usually live on Reset Tuesday for Destiny 2 Renegades in this case, or whichever the expansion is, for example. So next time we are live for World of Warcraft Midnight, we should be able to continue our character's progression to get more gear. But the good thing is we can now see if we can go into the first introductory raid as well as part of the second main raid as well. So there always is like a beginning raid and then a second raid of the expansion. So plenty to look forward to. But we will do each one from the beginning.
Shadow Legion on the field.
So Shadow Legion, so basically a faction
Why the hell
of
did
Cabal.
the Shadow
Again.
Legion follow Callus? I mean, Empress Kaido's right there. Get ready for transmat. Bank those moats quick, hero. I'm full up on primevals, and they're starting to get rowdy.
So same principle, try to get your primeval up before the team does. Gives you a better chance to win, of course. But like I said, it is just a bit fun, isn't it? So it is a mixture of PvP/PvE. So I'm going to do something as a team is the PvE side of things. Ooh, I like how my teammates just ignore them moats. Unless they didn't see them. I wish we could change the colour of them. Unless it says I picked them up, I can't really see them because colours are terrible. Oh, we're back down.
You just sicked a large blocker on fellow guardians. I can hear him scream.
Can you? Oh, we can hear them scream. You must have really good hearing, right?
Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers.
So every time you do deposit into the bank,
Portals up.
it sends a a blocker, basically the primeval's little friend, a blocker to the other team's instance, and then you start losing moats if haven't cleared.
Got eyes on a high value target. Track it down.
Where is he?
They wanted a fight. Enemy invasion over. You should have seen the look on their face. Ha! Priceless.
I'm surprised he didn't come after my other teammates.
Your allies invade you, and they mean business.
So maximum mods. See if we can deposit them before the enemy team sends a blocker. So every time we deposit a mods, sends a blocker to the other team's instance. So if they don't clear it, they aren't going to. Be able to deposit anything unless they get rid of the blocker, as it were. So it's sort of a bit of fun sending blocker to the team's instance, because then unless they clear it, which usually they do.
Invader incoming.
So we can't lose mods, but we can get killed by the invader.
Enemy invader down. Hey, we can't blame him for trying.
I'm gonna invade and hopefully cause some terrible things. Hey! Ooh, did that hurt?
10 seconds left.
Ah! Fuck.
That primeval's not long for this world. Burn it down and take
Quick,
this.
guys.
Invader on the field. Careful. Enemy invader down.
Ooh.
Hey, you can't blame him.
Ah!
He's about to win. Gambit's over. Opposing team
It was like,
won their primeval.
nee.
Nice.
Because
Primeval
they
compromised.
just
Take it out.
beat us. Ah, that was a shame. So, another gambit coming up. So the last gambit for today. See how quick it can finish very quickly. But as you're seeing, it's relatively straightforward. So we're going to keep my subclass damage as Strand, because it is really cool. So during the Witch Queen expansion, we uncovered the new subclass, being the Strand subclass, and it was really cool. Understanding how it helps Sabathun herself and the hive and all that. Very hive related, so Eris Morn helped us with that. So after this we will head into the live Nightfall run. Doing quite well. So if we haven't quite done for example, if I missed one out, at least tomorrow night we can pick up for it to extra more gambit. Just ensure we've done 4 or 5 tomorrow. So tomorrow night from 7:30 PM GMT, we will start with the storyline first in regards to Destiny 2 Renegades, and then do some control. Or we can do Gambit first. We could do Gambit first and then go into control afterwards. It is totally optional which way we do things. However, we will always end with a live Nightfall run. So regardless which way we start things, it will always end with a live Nightfall run, just like tonight as well. So when we do head into the live Nightfall run, I will be rechanging my subclass to Arc in preparation and making sure we do have gear that will help us with barrier champions. So I might change it to the postal rifle. I normally keep it how it is, but certain Nightfalls, it is, you know, tricky to do damage to the barrier champions because they have a little shield around them, which makes it more challenging, of course. But so they made changes to how we actually do the Nightfall run. So parts of a storyline on a certain part of a map location is, you know, a story mission maybe usually for that zone, but that is too also brought into the Nightfall list as well. So it could be absolutely loads of options in regards to Nightfall run. So Vex to end.
Do me a favor and don't call it Vex milk. Always makes me thirsty.
Vex milk. I think Cade called it
firing. The hall's getting hungry here.
But the Vex milk can kill you, so don't drink it unless you want to just, you know, die of like battery acid, I guess.
Incoming wave at the drill.
So same principle, different map, of course. Ooh. This is very interesting. So it has happened before. It happened last week. So same teammates, but our for some reason
You're bleeding moats, sister. Whack the blockers.
so like I said, if you do not get rid of the blockers, we start losing wards. So we might have, for example, a lot of wards banked already, but if we don't get rid of the blocker, eats what we've deposited, and then eventually you can have zero. As simple as that.
Portal is primed. Lock. Allies headed to the other side. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
Oh, that needs a Hydra. Multiple
Your allies down.
Hydras.
Spawn a kill. Hostiles incoming at the base.
So out of safety, I'm going to deposit these mods so I don't lose them. Because I hate dying with mods. Because then it sort of hurts the team.
Medium blocker outbound.
So 5 mods is a small blocker. Up to 14 is a medium. And then 15 mods is a maximum large blocker, which does send like an elite pest to the enemy side. Who can shot her? I like how the little turd was shooting me. Yay. There we go. Primeval up. So, who's gonna win? Oh, I have no idea. So you can't do any damage to the Primeval unless they're enjoying dealt with. So the Primeval has these sort of shield up, so you have to go after them boys, which might have spawned somewhere else.
Now kill the big guy. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours.
So it has been rather explosive, hasn't it? So no doubt the Nightfall run. So like I was saying about the Nightfall run, so since they made a massive overhaul of everything, including the Nightfall run playlist as well, so anything storyline mission, no matter where on the map, can be Nightfall instance now, which is interesting. So
You fight till there's
So
nothing
we
left.
say thank you to
I
our
could use
teammates for
someone
this
like you on my next crew.
Crucible. So we're going to head to the tower because we may have full inventory. So we're going to basically just get rid of stuff that the postmaster might have. Excuse me. Free up some space. Because usually after a Nightfall run we get tons of stuff dropped from the as it were the loot box. So prior to that we're just going to get rid of crap. Just ensure we have made room. So we do have tons of engrams that open as well. So tomorrow night we will at least spend some of these. Yep, exactly what the warning I thought it would say. So it's basically saying that we do not get rid of everything here at the tower postmaster. It will overwrite what's there, so we will lose this forever. But we're gonna just recycle everything here. Give this rep for Banshee as well. So we're actually getting quite sort of like a fraction of glimmer back, because when we do actually purchase weapons like these, it costs like 15,000 glimmer per, up to 15,000 to 30,000 glimmer per item sometimes. So we made room. So now, prior to us going into the Nightfall run, so I've changed it to arc in preparation, and I'm going to put it on the pulse rifle in case it's more beneficial for this Nightfall run. Usually switch between this one and this, and or this one. So let's see which one the Nightfall will be. So we're going to go into the Vanguard tab, as it were, click on the master, see which one it will be. So like I said, it could be any story mission on, for example, Earth or Mars, the Moon, Savathun's Throne, for example, anywhere on the map, Europa, Neptune, and also relate to specific storyline from a past expansion or current expansion potentially as well. So whichever one it will be, I do hope you will enjoy it.
Aramis wished to destroy gods, but Krinis simply chose another. She craves not power, but meaning, and she seeks it in darkness.
So we used to have to try to get a really good score, platinum score, but with them making an overhaul, it isn't, something that the players look to try to get now. So I think this made it more player friendly. So regardless how long it takes, you're still gonna complete it as a team. Because sometimes you start losing the nightfall score if your team was doing it for like over 20 minutes. But now I think it doesn't matter now. So we're here in Europa. I mean, look at the view. Oh, it's Jupiter. This is real life. So we've got barrier champions, and my teammates are just killing them so easily. It's very scary. Oh no, not this shit. So we've got sort of a Vex issue here. I mean, imagine in real life being able to go to Europe, it'd just be really cool. And seeing the buildings like this, it'd just be scary just to think that that might be actually a possibility, in the future or near future. I don't know how soon we can get to Europa, but where's the barrier champion? What? So this is... Oh, there's our example barrier champion. So, unless you stun the barrier champion, you can't prevent the shield being regenerated by the barrier champion. It's a shame we don't have these in Gambit. It is a bit tech, or something like that. But we don't face it in Gambit, but we do face it in obviously Storyline if we on that part of the map, you know. So there is so much additional pests over there that we haven't actually come across in Gambit at all. Which they, like I said, could always introduce as additional pests. Ah! I did want to fucking jump. Something's behind it. Oh, we'll go down here. Oh, you! Look here, fallen little turd. Right? Ah? Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ah. Oh, hello. Shit. I like how she's coming after me. You got something on your face? Isn't... Hey! I don't think Kravis is happy. Creedus. Creedus? Coincidence. So, in this stage of the storyline, for this part on Europa, oh shit, I just raised this up. Let's get... Hey! We deal with the... How come you're chasing me? I wasn't the fucking one that shot you. Jeez, Credit. Oh shit. Ah! Me! Ah! Creedus is trying to kill me. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry.
She's down, Paris. Oh, that's all of them. All of Aramis's lieutenants. Her entire council.
The reign of the Kill of Darkness is ended. Thanks to the Guardian. But in death, Aramis becomes myth. Immortal. Her legacy will go on. New champions will rise in her name. We must stay always vigilant.
So, I hope you enjoyed it. So, it will be edited so you can watch this Nightfall run, as it were, just like last week's. I'm still editing. So, we had fun there, didn't we? Pull up with crap that we don't need. So we've got more glimmer, so we maxed out basically. So we've got plenty of strange coins already. So if we max out before end of tomorrow night, we will have to go to Tower just to spend more coins from Zer, just wasting them really, basically. So we are going to officially switch ship. So we're going to have maybe this one. So regards to the boat. Gonna put this ship away. There we are. So ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you have enjoyed it. It's been rather fun. Explosive. No doubt tomorrow night it's going to be explosive. So we are once again back in Destiny 2 Renegades, but we are going to concentrate on the storyline first tomorrow night, then do some Crucible, Gambit, and another live Nightfall run. So I do hope you can join me for it. So have a great Saturday, a great weekend if you can't join me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. But anyway, stay safe ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Anyway, stay safe.